What up YouTube, Topaz Yates back for another review, and this one is to that N9ne where he dropped 2 tracks off his upcoming album that's going to be called N9ne, and these songs is called H.O.B and the Chuki Fever. And I'm not going to give this a light or ranking or anything like that because it's only a side A and a side B type tracks. It's super brief, you dig? But I will tell you, I'm not going to download either one of these. Like, neither of them are all that great, and I only really rock with great music. But yet, they're still cool though. Like, I like the things that's being said in them. It's just, there's fundamental flaws in both songs. But let's go ahead and break it down starting from the top, man, with the side A, that Chuki Fever. Well, that breaks down to being Swahili, as that sample is saying, Swahili for hate. As he's talking about the hate fever that happens whenever he goes anywhere. Like, if he's going to a club, he can just feel everybody that's around him is hating on him because he got the bad woman, because he's N9ne, because he's successful, and they aren't on the level that he is on, you feel me? And this is real spit right here. Because, man, when I be at these clubs doing my events and all that stuff, man, I'm not super successful. I don't have all of these dope chicks that's in the club, but yet it's part of my job to be talking to them and sitting up and kicking it with them. And a lot of people, I can just feel it on them. They really just don't like the things that I'm doing, the fact that I'm approaching all of these women and I'm getting results based off of it, you feel me? And the whole hatred fever, yeah, like it can spread amongst a whole bunch of people because of nothing but jealousy, because people see what you doing. And in this track, man, I like the fact that he's doing a few bars within here, like how he's saying, they must be hating on me because I'm flying over top of these spectators like it's the X Games. Like, that was by far the best bar out of both of these songs right here, man. And then to a lesser extent, how he said, they must be hating on me because I be serving up everybody like a bistro. That was a little comical. It was decent. The second best bar out of both of these songs, you feel me? But yet not that great. While in the second verse, he goes in on an example of this fever in action as a cop is the one that's coming up trying to talk to N9ne and all that, but he's somewhat trying to check him and he's trying to flirt with the woman that he has at the time. And that was nothing but pure hatred all the way. And I feel N9ne on that, like, I don't even want to sit up and hear anything like that, but yet he's the police, so he feels as though he can just get away with saying stuff like that. Now, my issues with the track is that production isn't that strong. I really didn't like the whole, like the little sample or whatever it is they use to explain the concept of the song, the little kid, I think it is, that's saying this. It really doesn't blend well with the production. It really doesn't go well with that hook. That hook isn't that phenomenal either. Like, it just didn't come off as a pretty good song. Now, the next song, H.O.B, is my favorite of the two, where it breaks down to history of, let's just say, promiscuous women and such. As this song is much better produced, as the basic concept here is, you know, most guys want to have the baddest chicks out here just to have sex with them, have fun with them, and move on and just enjoy their lives and all of that. But yet, guys really don't realize the fallout that can happen from that. And that's basically what this song is all about. The fallout of having sexual relations with these super dope chicks and just moving on because you the superstar N9ne and such. And it's deep. It makes you second think that whole wish that every guy kind of wants to have. Because in the first verse, he's pretty much breaking it down like, okay, when I was a young savage, I'd be out here banging anything, and I wouldn't care if they was married or anything like that. I would be able to go ahead and smash anything that I possibly wanted because I was hot in the game. Now, that comes back on you, because when you get older and you realize you want to settle down with somebody, how can you actually trust somebody when you see these women getting down like that? You feel me? Like, if you can go out there and smash any, like, woman that's married and all of that, what's keeping somebody that's hot now, that's came up from smashing your chick? So, how could you ever have trust for any chick if you realize that, all of them can be done like that. So therefore, how can you actually have a legitimate relationship without any kind of trust issues? That's what he's pretty much breaking down with that first verse. While in the second verse, he's breaking down how all of these chicks that he was smashing and dashing on and all that, it's not like they just faded away into nothing. They're still out there. Some of them will stalk you on Instagram. Some of them will follow you all the way around. So whenever somebody new you bring out and about and such that people know about, they're going to come in and start hating and mess up your relationship because of how you did them before in the past. And he made a great example of it on how women will take a baby that has some of your likeness and send that baby picture to your new chick, even though that's not your chick, even though that's not your son or daughter or anything like that. They're just doing that out of spite. And that's how all of this comes back to haunt you. And that's just real talk right there. You feel me? It's just, my thing is, it could have been a better song. There's better songs out there. Like, this doesn't compete well with some of the better songs that's out there right now. But it's a super enjoyable song though. Definitely recommend you to go ahead and peep out both of these songs, man, because they're interesting train of thoughts, but yet neither of them are that amazing. But they do gather a bit of interest for this upcoming N9ne album that he got dropping. I definitely will be peeping that out. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.